Yes, what's going on, guys? It's your boy, AlexGuy, and we back in it again with another Super Bowl prediction video. Hold the intro. My girlfriend's hang on. Alright, we're back now. So anyway, where was I? Yes, Super Bowl 55 down in Tampa Bay, Florida. We got what the fuck is wrong with me? Alright, so basically, we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers playing in their home stadium. First NFL team to do so. Against the Kansas City Chiefs. Alright, now, unlike a lot of other Super Bowl prediction videos, I'm actually going to go into a little bit of depth with these. So, let's go ahead and look at the AFC champions first, the Kansas City Chiefs. Alright, so the Kansas City Chiefs, 14-2. Obviously the best record in the AFC. Only losing 2 games so far. So now let's go over some of their weapons. Alright. Obviously you got Patrick Mahomes in the backfield, and so far he's completed 66.3% of his throws for over 4,000 yards and 38 touchdowns, and only getting 6 interceptions in 15 games this season. That is ridiculous. Not to mention you've got tight end Travis Kelce and wide receiver Tyreek Hill. Now we're going to do Kelce first here. He has 105 catches for over 1,000 yards and 11 scores in this season, in 2020. And now we've got Tyreek Hill, who's one of the faster wide receivers. He has 87 catches for over 1,000 yards as well, and a career-high 15 touchdowns this season. He averages 14 yards per touch. That leads the NFL. This is actually a rematch from a game in Week 12 that just so happened to be held at Raymond James Stadium, which is where the Buccaneers' home field is. The Chiefs won that game 27-24, and there's a little clip from this video where Patrick Mahomes throws a 75-yard bomb to Tyreek Hill. So let's go ahead and look at that really quick. Alright, so Mahomes is going to drop back. They're from their 20... Hang on, where were they at again? Okay, so they're from the 25. Duh, it's a 75-yard bomb. So there's the home. There's the snap. Mahomes is in shotgun. He's going to bomb this one deep to Tyreek Hill, who is wide open. He's open. I wouldn't say wide open, but he's open. And he's just going to take this one in for the touchdown. Now, they're actually going to show a replay here in a minute. Okay, so they're actually gonna show what he did. So he comes up, he's basically gonna run a go, which is basically you just run straight. So what he did is he just ran straight. I guess the corner came in here, so he went outside and then went straight again, outside of the numbers. And then I get this guy was actually supposed to come and help him, and he didn't. So let's see. Yeah, this looks like cover 3. So he read it perfectly, and he just burns the corner. And you basically had no help from the safety. That's just an example of the speed and athleticism that Tyreek Hill has on the field. Alright, now let's go ahead and look at the Chiefs' defense, if they have anyone. Oh, who am I kidding? They have the Honey Badger. This guy has 6 interceptions this year, returned them for an overall of 70 yards. Alright, now that's enough for the Chiefs. Let's go ahead and get on to the Buccaneers. Alrighty, so we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers here coming in with a record of 11-5. Impressive, but obviously not impressive as 14-2. Let's go ahead and get their offense out of the way. For starters, they have Tom Brady, who is, considered the GOAT of football. This season, Brady has completed 65.7% of his throws for over 4,000 yards and 40 scores, and he has thrown 12 interceptions in 16 starts. They also features some lethal playmakers, and Mike Evans, Chris Goodwin, Antonio Brown, remember him? He was from the Steelers. And, of course, how could you obviously forget Rob Gronkowski? This season, Evans just so happened to be Brady's top target. I know it's shocking it's not Gronkowski. He had 70 catches for over 1,000 yards, and he just got over 1,000 yards with 1,006. and he had 13 touchdowns this season. Now for Goodwin and Gronk, they each caught 7 touchdowns this season, and Antonio Brown, a former All-Pro from the Pittsburgh Steelers, I know Tucker, you're kind of salty now. He returned from week 9 after he served an 8-game suspension. Brown had 483 yards and 4 scores in 8 games. So that isn't bad considering the suspension he served. The Buccaneers have Leonard Fournette. Remember him from the Jaguars? And Leonard Fournette is ranked 28 in rushing yards. Alright, you want to talk defenses? This team's got one, let me tell you. Have you ever heard the saying, defense wins championships? This defense is probably that caliber. The Buccaneers had the NFL's top rushing defense. They allowed the fewest attempts in yards and touchdowns on the ground. But their passing game isn't the greatest, as we saw the 75-yard bomb that Patrick Mahomes threw back in Week 12. They ranked number 21 in passing yards allowed. So that's obviously not great. They're in the lower half. A great example of the Buccaneers defense is them shutting down Aaron Rodgers, another one of the GOATs, in the NFC Championship game. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. Alright, now I know the quality is awful. Blame the NFL Twitter for this. Okay, that's where I'm watching all of these. So basically, watch this dude right here, okay? His name is Shaq Barrett. He's one of the D linemen for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I assume he's a D end, judged by how he's lined up. And once the ball is snapped, if it'll play. Yeah, once the ball is snapped, give it a minute, right there, we can see that it's a 3-man rush. So basically that means that 3 guys are rushing on defense. So see, 1, 2, 3, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 linemen there. So it should be easy to pass protect here, right? But wrong. So Rodgers should have thrown the ball by this point, but he obviously didn't see one of his guys open. You have number 33, the running back here for Green Bay, who's open. He would have been brought down for a loss, but he is still open. Now, as you can see here, the pocket is actually starting to collapse. If you don't know what the pocket is, it's basically the space behind the line where the quarterback is supposed to be to throw the ball. But that's collapsing because Barrett is giving this dude a hard day right now. So as we can see, pocket collapses right there. So Rodgers is flushed out, so he has to scramble. Now he could have thrown it right here, but these guys are covered, so that would have been a difficult pass now that I'm looking at it. But 85's open, he could have at least gotten a yard or 2. And here comes Barrett in, and he's making the play right there. Now, if Tampa Bay can do this against Kansas City, they're in good shape. So on that note, let's go ahead and talk keys to the game. Alright, so basically our keys to the game here is, for Kansas City, they got to get their offense rolling, and their defense has to hold. It's plain, simple, but then again, that's just your basic keys for every game. But Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, and Travis Kelce just need to do what they're doing, and then they're good. For the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they have to contain Mahomes, and that's going to be very hard to do, which is why for my pick this year, I'm taking the Kansas City Chiefs 35-31 over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That's my take on it. I'll see you guys in the next one.